Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, it was a continuation of the video that I've just done for that. Monster Juice, Aussie Lemonade. Whoa. Aye, so, as I was saying, recently, I really like the juice range monsters. Especially this Aussie Lemonade, the Pacific Punch, and the Rio Punch and the Mixed Punch. The Mixed Punch has always got to be my favourite because it's got cranberry in it. But either Pacific Punch or Rio Punch could be my second favourite. And the Bad Apple is still good, but no quite as good as I used to remember it. It is quite sweet aftertaste. But then, even though I keep saying that overall Monster is the best, and they are, because they've got the best flavour of any energy drink brand that I've ever tried. But if I could only ever have 2 energy drinks again for the rest of my life, would be Red Bull Fiji Apple and Ginger and Red Bull Cherry Sakura, or as I call it, because it's easier to pronounce and spell, is Cherry Blossom, because I think Sakura is Asian word for blossom. Anyway. But that's the 2 that I would have for the rest of my life if I could only drink 2. But thank God, you can have what you want when you want, but in moderation, obviously. But anyway, this just brings back so many happy memories. I mean, I do remember it the last time I had it, saying I'm never going to have this one ever again because it was too sweet. But as I said in the previous video, 7.2 grams of sugar per 100 ml, and it's a 500 ml can. But this would be 1,000 times better if they could ever bring out a sugar-free version, because it would be less sweet at the end after you swallow it, and you would have a more natural lemon taste because there would be less sugar. I mean, I really hope that's how it works out. If a drink has less sugar in it, you'd be able to taste more of the ingredients, more oomphed. But also, right, so I got a 4-pack of the Aussie Lemonade. I got a 4-pack of the Pacific Punch, and then I got recently I did as well, right, but I made a stupid mistake. Where was it? I think it was Home Bargains, maybe. Home Bargains in Livingston Shopping Centre. I paid £5 for 4 of the Red Bull Fiji Apple and Ginger, and then yesterday when I was out shopping, when I normally go on a Friday, Aldi and Home Bargains, looked in Home Bargains and it was only about £3.47 for 4. It was sugar free, but oh God, I really need to. Right, that's better because I've had 2 eggs and a little tiny bit of scrambled egg, and I've been drinking that. Baby yacht. Right, so anyway, as I was saying, on Thursday, I think it was. I think it was before, right? But anyway, I went into B&M to have a... B&M, in Livingston Shopping Centre, to have a look around, take a look around, didn't mean the Limp Bizkit song. But anyway, so went in there and I paid £5 for... the sugar-free Fiji Apple and Ginger, and then yesterday it was cheaper in Home Bargains. So if I ever want it ever again, I go to Home Bargains. But recently, probably since the start of the year, or No, in fact, maybe in the last like three or 4 weeks, Home Bargains haven't had a good selection of energy drinks. There was only one type of Monster there yesterday, but it was in I think it was a 6 pack or a 9 pack. And it was just under a tenner. It was the Monster Rosé. That's really nice though. Ah! It's really nice though, that one. It's sugar. It's ultra rosy, and it's one of my favourites. So I need to experience what that tastes like again. But I think it's like roses and stuff like that, and I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, so as I was saying, that I've put like on the wall, like right in the corner, for worst to best, I put 10, 10, 10, and then the other ones, like the other, like American or Canadian, all in a row, and then the ultra white and the variants of the original. The original's not too bad, it's a lot better than what I used to remember it. But it's just that it's massively overrated for the taste and the amount of people that buy it every year. Crazy. I mean, the original Monster, original Red Bull, and the Ultra White Monster are the three most overrated energy drinks ever, and I just do not know why they sell so many every year. I mean, why they three being the best selling energy drinks ever when you've got Monster Pacific Punch, Rio Punch, Aussie Lemonade, Mixed, Fantasy Ruby Red, the Strawberry Dreams, Ultra Paradise. I mean, they should be the most selling energy drinks out. Oh, and because it's massively overrated now, and massively like too sweet, is Mango Loco. I mean, the can design for that Monster is phenomenal, but the last time I tried it, it was just far too sweet. It's like, ugh! It's like you want a drink to be umphed so you can enjoy it and the explosion of flavours, but that's just far too much. I really do actually think that that is officially the most sweetest, sugariest Monster you can get. Oh my god. In the last video, that stopped me in my tracks, and it just blew me sideways because it reminds me of my childhood having Fanta Ice Lemon. I mean, recently, Fanta is just called Fanta Lemon, but it had Fanta and then in a wee bit underneath ice and then lemon. Oh, but it was just so nostalgic getting a 1 litre bottle or a 2 litre bottle of that, and keeping it in the fridge for ages and having a big tall glass yet. Oh, it's not how I used to remember it though. I tried it once, and it wasn't as good as I used to remember it. But this is good as I used to remember it. But definitely though, right, on a very, 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 very hot day, if I was absolutely gasping on a drink and I wanted a Monster, I would pick Aussie Lemonade, Pacific Punch, Rio Punch, or Ultra Paradise. Definitely, aye. Aye, they're the ones that scream summer to me, aye. I suppose maybe the Strawberry Dream. Strawberry Dreams as well. But that is very, very, very good. That officially the greatest strawberry drink I've ever tasted in my life, because it tastes like a cross between strawberry ice cream and like a really nice thick strawberry cream sweetie, like a boiled sweetie. But in a good way, not in a bad way, because sweeties can be very meh and just sugary. But oh, it's just incredible, and the can design is incredible because I had one like separate, like a can, and I've already got one on my wall, but then I took the one that wasn't on the wall, and I had a look at it, and it was just incredible. Next time I get one, I've got to keep one separate and just look at it all the time. It's so good. It's almost like the design on it is like a fantasy family film where like a person will just be having a normal day and then they'll like burst and then they'll go into a world and it's all like candy like and pink and oh it's cool. It's like fantasy land. A bit like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like that, like it's otherly world. Aye, it's just so cool. And then, but the can design that, wow. Aye, that maybe. No, I know that, but definitely Rio Punch, Pacific Punch, Strawberry Dreams, and I suppose either Punk Punch and the Voodoo Grape. They're the best ones to look at. But definitely though the Voodoo Grape, that is so good to look at. I'll have to get that again soon. Aye, I got it last Friday. Aye, so it's been 8 days now. Oh, and it's been 8 days now since the Foo Fighters, since the release of Your Favourite Toy. Terrible name for an album, and I'm still not sold on the artwork. But it doesn't matter, it's about the music. I don't care what the artwork looks like. I mean, Your Favourite Toy has grown on me, the song and the album, but that'll be for a different video, because when I've listened to it at least once or twice more, then I'll give you my overall opinion, because I gave you my very first opinion listening to it all the way through, then I gave you a second opinion listening to it all the way through, and then I'll give you a proper good review listening to it all the way through, because I've heard it 3 times all the way through so far, or maybe 4, and then I've heard all the songs like individually, like either in a music video, a lyric video, or a live version. Aye, but anyway, so when I've listened to it all the way through again without stopping, I'll give you a review about it. Like, I want to give you a proper in-depth and tell you exactly what I think of each track a bit more in depth. But anyway, so as I was saying that oh, aye, anyway, I just heard a noise there and it means that someone's been to the toilet. Aye, so anyway, as I was saying that, I just, recently, I'm probably a little bit obsessed, but Aussie Lemonade is just bringing back so many happy memories, and the Pacific Punch is a little bit better than I used to remember. The Rio Punch is definitely a lot better than I used to remember it, but for some reason, for some stupid reason, that very first time I got it, the Rio Punch in Home Bargains, and I came back and I couldn't wait to let it go cold before I drunk it. I just wasn't really impressed with it, and then because if you look back on the playlist of energy drinks and then scrolled into Rio Punch, I'm halfway through it and I put a chili inside it to improve it, but nah. The only way you can improve a Rio Punch Monster energy drink is by keeping it in the fridge for 24 hours, and then the next again day when you're going to drink it, put it in the freezer for 45 minutes, because it umps it. It's beautiful. It's just a tropical mix of berries with a really nice level like creamy vanilla taste afterwards. Oh, wow. But I'm really noticing recently that if you get like a different variant of like say a Rio, for instance, Rio Punch, because 470 ml one I got last week in the candy shop in Livingston Shopping Centre. It just tasted near enough exactly the same. It might just be a tiny little bit more umphed because there might be slightly more caffeine and sugar inside the can, but it's basically the same. I think it's just amped up a tiny bit. Well, that's what I think anyway. But I think it's just because the can's smaller, you think it's got to be more umphed because it's intense, but it's no really. But I really like that Monster. What was it? 3 strength. Aye, one in a bit. I think it's that big, and it's in a glass bottle. Aye, I've reviewed that as well. Aye, and I've reviewed the Asian or Japan. Well, the Asian. We'll just say Asian. Aye, because Red Bull. If I remember correctly, actually, that was a lot better than. Well, in fact, any variation of the original Red Bull's got to be better than the actual Red Bull. Aye, but when I go down to England, I'm going to look in corner shops that sell absolutely everything. Aye, like one of the type of shops that are still got the that bit of like ornament thing over the top of the shop, and it sells like bins and brushes and stuff like that outside the shop, aye, before you get in it. So that type of shop I'm going to have a look in for any ones that I've never tried. Home Bargains, B&M, what was it? Morrison's, Asda, Tesco. Oh, Bargain Booze. And there is, aye, so as I said, that shop that has like an ornament on the outside that's, oh God, I didn't really care what you call them. I mean, I know what they used to call them, but you can't call them anymore. Corner shops, shall we say. It's like a cross between a corner shop and a very small, very small supermarket. Anyway, it's one of these shops where you go in, and on one aisle you can get lots of stuff like for care, shower gel, sprays, and then when you go all the way to the back you can get like screws, hammers, and then at the very start you can get like pick and mix stuff like that. It's that type of shop anyway, but they do a good big range of energy drinks, and there is a shop in Ormskirk, Lancashire, England, where one whole row is just a big row fridges, and it's got all the energy drinks, and some of them even have the big 750ml what do you call it again? Arizona iced teas. So I might get one of them one day and review that. I've done that before. So definitely, right, when I'm doing in England, even if I didn't find one that I've never tried before, I'm going to get the ones that I like the best ever, like my top 10. But in between, though, I will try and have a look for ones that I've never tried before. May have to start writing them down, the ones that I've never tried before, so that I don't always get the same one all the time. But I'll remember by what it looks like. Or just before I go into the shop, I could sit down for a minute and then scroll on my energy drink playlist on YouTube to see which ones I've never. Which ones I have had before, and then look for ones that aren't the ones. So look out for their videos, because at least maybe once every 2 days I'll try and do one. or something. But I might have a day's rest for having them. Aye. But I might get, if I do get like a pack, say, like a 4-pack, or I get more than one, I'll maybe stop and no have one that day. Aye. I need to, aye, because I've been having. Now, I think there was one day last week where I didn't have one because I didn't have any. Like on Thursday when I went on the bus and normally have one while I'm on the bus, I didn't, and I just felt so. I felt a bit weird and I felt a bit naked. Aye, not because I've got less hair on my head, because on Thursday I had no hair on my head. Well, I still have, it's just very short. Aye, this is the third day now having my hair short like this already. Aye, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, aye, 3 days. Aye, 'cause I think I done it at about 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Aye, my hair. Anyway, I was just going to shave the sides and the back, and then I went like that with the razor and I thought, oh, well, it's the one that I used to shave my facial hair with to give myself a 5 o'clock shadow, but I didn't do that anymore. But anyway, I went like that, and I thought, oh, it's too short, and it was all that bit there, and I thought, nah, there's no going back. Grabbed all the hair, cut it with scissors until it was short enough, and it just went. Didn't take me long, but if I didn't have that lump there, it would be so much nicer. But within another week, you'll notice that it's getting longer. I mean, when I did get it done about maybe a year and a half ago, I think it was maybe even 2 years now, when I did get it short like this, and then seen pictures or videos of myself pictures or videos of myself, I didn't really like it, but now I do. I just didn't like how that bit there is a different colour to all the rest. I'm definitely thinning on the sides and the back though, but I didn't care. Aye, but as I was saying, that I just cannot wait to. I mean, my biggest number one thing is to look out for is at least try 4 or 5 different energy drinks I've never tried before. I mean, I regret not bringing that pig one back. I think I done that one about 6 months ago. The pig one. So, if I can remember exactly what shop that was in, I'll try it again and save the can and bring it home. But I just can't wait to go every day when we go out somewhere, like a day trip somewhere. I can't wait to just go into somewhere and have a look. I'm so excited. Because life is all about trying new things and getting new things and that. And whenever we're going to go a big long walk, if we have a meal deal, I'm going to try and get a drink that I've never tried before. So even if I've tried every one of them that I see in a shop, but I go back to that same shop and I get a meal deal, I'll just get another drink that I've never tried before. Might need to get that Levi Roots energy drink with a hint of ginger and chilli in it. Well, there's one that's got ginger and then the other one that's got chilli, and then that one that's got turmeric that I tried recently this year. Aye, that was no bad, £1.19 for that. Aye, but I don't know why I got started on energy drinks, to be honest. I can't really remember. I just remember actually maybe when I was younger going down to Scotland, but it would be England's version of the co-op cooperative. And I just remember going down the aisle where the energy drinks was, and my gran saying, do you want one? Aye, and so that probably got me started. Aye, but when I was younger, until maybe about 18 or 20. I remember just getting the really cheap ones, like Blue Charge or Boost or... Well, back then Red Bull was very affordable, but if I know what I know now, I wouldn't have even started drinking that one. Oh. Aye, but the original Boost actually is really horrible, but there's red berry flavour and sour apple, they're nice. Boost is a very mid-range energy drink. Very good if you just want a big hit energy without the price. Aye, it's only 70... I think everywhere it is actually 75p for a 250ml can. And you get lots of different flavours. I think there's a watermelon flavour and stuff like that. I've not had one of them in ages though, but I did have the sour cherry one. No, I think it was actually sour cherry, sour apple, or maybe just apple. And then there's red berry one, definitely, because I've reviewed that. And then I put that on my wall, I think, actually, that one. But I might need to get a few more of the Boost. Where did they get the original Boost though? That's horrible. But maybe just because I'm collecting them, I might have to, just for the collection. I like just seeing the different can designs though, when I try a new energy drink. But as I said, that pig one that I tried down in England, and I was sitting at like the pond. The pond at the park down in England, and I remember it not tasting very nice, because if my memory concerns me right, it was sugar free and calorie free, I think, or something. It was definitely an energy drink, but I regret not keeping that can. Well, I will find it eventually, because I remember roughly what shop it was in, and even if I can't, I'll just go to every shop that sells an energy drink and have a look. It was definitely in one of the stores that are like a cross between a very, very, very small supermarket and like a corner shop. So I will have a look in the shops first and see what's what. But anyway, recently, right, I don't know why I'm going to say this anyway, but I just get sidetracked half the time. Whenever I do something, and if I either bump my body and a bruise comes on it or a scar comes on it, like for instance that, I done that on Wednesday when I was trying to get out a bush or a bush come tree sort of thing in the garden, and nicked it on it, and it's a big scar. Always takes me a lot longer than a normal, average, everyday person to get rid of like a bruise or a scar. Seem to have them for more than a week. I mean, this is day 3 already and I've still got it. But anyway, And I done that a couple of days ago on something when I was moving something. I caught it in between. And it was so sore. But I didn't have gloves on at the time, which I should have. But anyway, right, so sometimes I talk about like wait. Right, I have an idea in mind of what I'm going to be talking about, and then I start, because this video was supposed to be about energy drinks, and then I go on about talking about scars, then I go on talking about that bit on my thumb. But I just do that for some reason. Get sidetracked, talk about something else, and then I get back to it, but anyway, I'm just rambling on. But anyway, I suppose I'll finish off watching Everybody Loves Raymond, maybe have 1 or 2 cookies or a biscuit, finish the rest of this energy drink, and then just to get it over and done with and out of the way, I'll go and get the hedge trimmer and start cutting the hedges, so I don't have to do it tomorrow or during the week before I go to England. I go away on Thursday, but I'm definitely going to do it either this morning or tomorrow morning. Aye, it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be, because I cut the grass yesterday and I had a look and it's nowhere near as bad. I just need to trim off the the imperfections. Aye, it's nowhere near as bad as it normally is. I keep on top of it, because every single time I do it, I look at the side and just get all the rough edges off, so it can be shaped. Aye, so it's not going to take me long at all. And if I just hurry up, finish this energy drink, go up the stairs, put on a pair of socks, come down, put my shoes on, and go and get the hedge trimmer and the battery and start, I'll be done within half an hour, so it'll be fine. And I'll get me out for a bit of fresh air and exercise. But yesterday, I done the grass and I wasn't pleased with it. The ground was a little bit wet, because I said I didn't get the grass wet, but some of it was wet. But anyway, I'll maybe tidy up a wee bit more of the garden. If it doesn't take me as long as I think, then I might do a tiny little bit of tidying up, the weeds and the sides of the grass. I might just rip up some of that and try and tidy it up a bit more. But anyway, definitely by the time I come back from England on the 21st of May, it'll definitely need done again, the grass. So I'm going to try and do it maybe once every 3 weeks. Just to keep on top of it so that it doesn't get too long. But it's better if the grass is completely stone cold, completely dry. Right, I'm definitely going to finish this video now. But